Garcia, as Lynn mentioned before, as your new crew chief. And
yes, normally when I start the year, I try to feel prepared because it doesn't matter how last year went. Finally, it's a new opportunity, so I'm always ready to be on the top, to fight for that number one. But anyway, yeah, many changes that year. Also, Monster on the team, so I hope it really helps. I think Steban will be the key to make me stay calm, to give, that I can give my best. And yeah, for sure, I think it will be better. It will be better. I felt much more confidence with Esteban on the team. Also, we incorporate Julito, that will be my mental coach, let's say, and also on the track. So I felt I have really good experience with them, and I'm kind of rider that I like to be calm with my people, with all my team. So even like this, I can give a little bit extra that I needed last year, but this year I think with all the changes being done, I can do it, and let's see if I can bring the bike more than last year, for sure.
Okay, great.
You just mentioned, Maverick, changes though. One of the big changes, you are now running with a massive Monster symbol on the bike. You're clad in Monster, but you are also both Monster athletes. What does that mean to you guys? Maybe starting with you, Valentino.
For me, is a long time that I am with Monster, and I feel always very comfortable. First of all, I like the colors, and I think that the green and especially the black of Monster are okay with our bike, with the blue of the Yamaha. Yeah. So we are more aggressive. We are a little bit the Men in Black. And it's like a big family, They always help us. For me personally, during all the season, or also to do something else like race with the cars and everything. And I'm very proud of this. And it's very important to have Monster as a main sponsor also of the team, because we can be all together.
Fantastic. Maverick, what about you?
Yeah, for me, it's like all the athletes I like, they have Monster. So I'm really proud to be on Monster. I like a lot motocross, I like supercross, and all the riders I cheer for, they are on Monster. So I'm really proud to be on Monster. Honestly, when I've changed, I felt really good. So yeah, it's, now incorporate Monster on the bike, I felt really good, and for sure I will give extra energy.
Oh, great. Well, Mitch, maybe you could just say a word. You have two of the world's best riders. They're so happy being Monster athletes. How does Monster feel about having them as athletes?
Oh, well, we're ecstatic. We've had them for a while now, so it's nothing new. They've both been part of the family for some time now. And Valentino, we're going on 10 years. I think this is year 10. And Maverick year 3. So of course we're really proud of these two athletes. They're two of the best athletes in the world in any sport that we have. So man, I'm just super stoked to have them again. Like I said, I just told them our expectations for the year is that you two come down to the end battling each other, and Lynn has this management problem of handling two riders that are battling for the championship. That's always
a good problem.
It's a good problem to have. A good problem to have.
Yeah. So. I think Mitch, you might have just answered my question to the riders. I was going to say, you're passionate about MotoGP. What is your biggest motivator? Now, I know Mitch is one of your biggest motivators, but your inner motivation, where does that come from?
For me, the feeling that I have when I ride the bike, but especially the taste of the victory, or your feeling, what you feel after a good weekend, after a victory, or after a podium. I race for that. This is my main motivation.
Okay, Maverick, what about you?
Mine, beat Valentino. I'm joking. My main motivation is, as Valentino said, trying to keep very focused. Good riding level, because it's really important. And with really long championship, it's really important to keep focus and, to don't stress so much. So it's very important to stay calm. And even if one race didn't go well, trying to keep focus on the next one. So one thing I learned a lot from Valentino, it doesn't matter how Friday and Saturday go. Sunday, he's ready. So yeah, as you said before, I learned a lot of things these 2 years, so I will take profit for sure. And then finally, the main objective, everyone knows. I mean, when you sign for Yamaha and Monster, the main goal is the number one, so we're going to go for it. And let's see, but you never know how the season will go, but after the 2 tests we did last season, I felt great.
Fantastic.
Well, it's fantastic to see Vale and Maverick speak so highly of each other. But before the season starts, well, I would like to ask this important question. So is there anything you would like to say to each other, Vale to Maverick and Maverick to Vale, of course?
Something
Well,
in public, of course.
Yes, in public, not that private. Okay. So Vale, what do you want to say to Maverick before the season starts?
First of all, to go slow.
But you said you like him fast.
Keep quiet and not push too much. And I hope to fight with Maverick for the championship
Okay.
in Valencia.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
I
about you,
hope too.
Maverick?
Honestly, it will be very nice. You know, we battle in many races, but the nice thing is that stays on the track. Finally, when we go take out the helmet, we are same, we are friends. So I like this kind of teammate. So let's see if in the track we can touch, we can play, we can, you know, fighting for races. That finally is the biggest motivation, and then we can smile and be happy inside the team.
Okay,
well,
great.
Friends off the track, but
Yes.
now we're going to have to get them into their leathers.
Oh, yes,
so let's
please.
hope they'll stay friends for the end of this presentation, okay?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, because now it's time for you to get your leathers on and show us their bike. Valentino Rossi and Maverick Viñales. Thank you very much, guys. Would you like to wait right there? Thank you. Okay, well,
Yeah.
Lucy, they're going to need a few minutes to do that, and I'm quite glad that's the case, because we would actually like to talk to Mitch just a little bit more. Mitch, I mean, these guys, they are absolutely race crazy. We'd actually like to get to know you a little bit better. Are you yourself someone who's race crazy?
I would say my livelihood depends on me being race crazy. So, but no, you know, my family started out racing in motocross. I had 3 boys that at a very young age, I bought them Yamaha PW50s and set about to try to win the Loretta Lynn's National Championship on a Yamaha PW50. And so I spent the next 20 years kind of in a motorhome, going from track to track, being a moto dad, I called it. So to have the opportunity at this point to, you know, get to work with teams like Factory Yamaha around the world, and riders like Valentino and Maverick is really special for me, because I am race crazy. So,
Good. I mean, so motocross background, have you ever done anything on the road? Have you ever felt like doing something on track, on asphalt?
I rode a bike like that one time. My brother got a road bike when he graduated high school, and I was about 14, and I promptly snuck out and got on the bike and rode it to the end of the street and crashed it. My brother beat me up, and I haven't been back on one ever since, you know. But so I'm more of a dirt guy. But you know, Lynn has a good name for riders that can win at this level in road racing. He calls them aliens, because they must be from outer space if they can hold the gas that fast going into a turn and do what they do. So I'm totally amazed every time I watch MotoGP, especially in person, at what these guys are able to do, and you know, just the nerves they have to trust the tires, to trust the bike, and you know, it's really a special sport, and I'm really glad that Monster has the, you know, that we can do it. You know, it's good.
Excellent. Well, one other thing, and some people might not know this, but you were actually a co-producer of the documentary Fastest. Now, that I think puts you in a perfect position also, because you really understand the value, I believe, of not just turning up at a race on Sunday, watching it live on TV on a Sunday, but actually creating all this extra entertainment, the stories behind it. Was that, I think, doing that and living that, was that a big extra motivator to really make this MotoGP deal work?
You know, I don't know. One thing I love about racing is the racer's heart, and you know, that what is it that makes him want to win so bad that he's willing to put it all at risk and come back from injuries, you know, and do the kind of things to overcome adversity that they have to do to ride at a championship level. And that always really motivates me. And, you know, actually when we did the Fastest movie, it was a real education for myself as to all the obstacles and the injuries and the things that happen during a season in MotoGP. I mean, we started out that making that film, it was going to be about Valentino's quest to win a championship, but I think he got injured, so we had to kind of switch over. But there's so many good, driven, heartfelt racers in the paddock that it was very easy to make that movie to work, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. We really enjoy showing behind the scenes and the emotions that are tied to sport. And one of the things that we look for at Monster before we go into a sport is the level of passion of, one, the participants, the team, and the spectators. And if all three are very emotional and passionate about winning in that sport, then it's probably a good fit for us. And we see that a lot, especially in MotoGP. And I hope you could see it in the movie Fastest, that exposed it to people that didn't know a lot about MotoGP.
Now, Mitch, you actually mentioned his name earlier on. I'd just like to tell our guests here, everyone at home, you mentioned him, Rodney Sachs. He is the chairman and CEO of Monster Energy Company. Now, I think you've already answered this, but I'm going to ask you again anyway. I mean, he sounds almost more race obsessed than you, and I think even some of the people here.
Yes, he really is. I mean, I was not stretching the truth at all when I say get calls in the middle of the night talking about a Moto 3 race or a Moto 2 race and riders. But you know what? I think he's going to join us today for we have a surprise. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Yes, I think we do. I think we are about to hear now a little message from Rodney Sachs, who unfortunately couldn't be with us here today.
Hi everyone in Jakarta. I'm Rodney Sachs, Chairman and CEO of Monster Energy, speaking to you from sunny Corona, California. We are really excited to begin our new relationship with Yamaha as the title sponsor of the factory Yamaha MotoGP team. Both MotoGP and Yamaha have been a big part of Monster Energy's international marketing efforts as we've launched our Monster Energy brand around the world. We have been a Yamaha sponsor for 6 years now through the Tech 3 Yamaha satellite team, and are very pleased and excited that we have now been able to step up and expand our visibility as the title sponsor of the Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP team. Valley and Maverick will be piloting what we think is the best looking bike on the grid. And I'd like to thank Lynn, Valentino, Maverick and the entire Yamaha team and wish them a very successful 2019 MotoGP campaign. I expect a lot of podiums this year. I want to see you guys up there, and hopefully I'll be there to share some of the victories with you. We really are going to make it happen. Thanks everybody, and great racing.
Oh, thank you very much to Rodney Sachs. Let's give him a round of applause. He's not here today, but I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Hopefully you are watching from somewhere, Rodney. I'm sure you'll be giving Mitch a call shortly after this. And do you know what? Just like Rodney, I think everyone here cannot wait to get this Monster Energy and Yamaha partnership underway, Lucy.
Of course, then let's not wait any longer. Let's unveil the 2019 Monster Energy Yamaha YZR M1. Can't wait.
I can't wait either, but I don't think it's quite as easy as
Is
that.
there
Because
anything we should do?
Well, yes, because this device we have over here is the plasma hand scanner.
Okay.
So we're going to have to find some people to unlock this presentation for us.
Well, I think we have this gentleman over here that is right for the job. So should we send them in?
Fantastic, Lucy. Let's give it a go. Lynn, Tsuji-san, Mitch, if you could come and join us over here, please, at the plasma machine. Please bring your microphones. We shall hand them over. Okay. Please do not touch the screen just yet. So if we could grab the microphones, please. No, thank you very much. Thank you there. Just don't place your hand just yet, Lynn. Sorry, let me take a microphone from you. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, just please hover your hands, get into position, your right hands, get ready. Because ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to unveil the 2019 Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP bikes. Gentlemen, are you ready? Place your hands in 3, 2, 1, place. 2019 Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP lineup with Valentino Rossi, Maverick Vinales on their beautiful white M1.
The future is now. It's time to get our beast mode.
Well, as you can all see, the color scheme has completely changed. We now have the Monster Energy black to Yamaha factory racing blue fade. We have some subtle blue stripes that add a further dynamic to this now very sleek and aggressive design.
It is perfect blend with between Yamaha's aesthetic and Monster's Energy instantly recognizable claw branding that is also represented in the new Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP team logo, as well as the leathers worn by Valentino and Maverick.
Now, Lin, Tsuji-san, Mitch, could we please have you up here in the middle of these bikes for our photo opportunity? Now, obviously, these machines are complete prototypes. They're the fastest bikes in the world, 350 kilometers per hour, coming from a 1000cc inline 4 engine, carbon brakes. They are absolutely phenomenal. But you know what, Lucy?
Yes?
I think it's now time we grab a quick word with the riders to quickly ask what they think about their bikes.
Thank you. So, Valentino, so how do you like the bike? Can you tell us about it, the new design, the new colors? How do you like it?
I like pronto. Sì. I like very much because you know Yamaha is always blue, and the blue of Yamaha is you know always and is beautiful. But I like with the black of Monster, also because are the color of my soccer team Inter. So so I feel comfortable.
I know. Okay, great. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Maverick, what about you? Valentino seems to like his new bike. What do you think?
I like a lot, honestly. I can't wait to ride and see one photo. I think since I have memory, is the coolest bike I've ever seen. So it's really nice, and as I say, I'm proud to be here. I'm really proud. I hope everyone like, and let's see if it goes faster than it looks.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Maverick.
Thank you very much, Suji, Lin, Mitch, Valentino, and Maverick. Thank you so much for being here.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this presentation is only the start to what is going to be a fantastic season for the first year of the full-on partnership between Yamaha and Monster Energy as they get their beast mode on.
On behalf of Yamaha and Monster Energy, we would like to thank everyone who joined us today for Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP team launch. The team is thrilled to have been able to share this special moment with all of you and looking forward to start 2019 season in 2 days' time in Sepang, Malaysia.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, as we are going to finish off this presentation, we are going to have a special photo call. I see quite a lot of photographers have already made their way up, but we will be asking for members of the press to come forward to the stage so that you can take part in a special photo with our riders. But at the same time, we are also going to leave you guys at home now. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. And remember, it starts in 2 days' time. See you then.